Hey, what's up, y'all? And yeah, it is time to do my to update my top 25 for this week. This is going into week 5. So, anyways, let's start out with the teams that I dropped out. Let's see, I dropped out UCLA after they lost to Utah, Colorado after getting destroyed by Oregon, Oregon State after losing a after losing to Washington State, and Clemson after an overtime loss to Florida State. So, but anyway, yes, so I guess I should say others receiving votes. Guess I do have Syracuse. Even though they're 4-0, just missing out on the top 25. I guess I would probably have them 26th. But anyway, so how about we start with the first 5. So let's see, you got 25 to 21. So number 25, I do have Fresno State. Yeah, they're 4-0, and they do have 2 wins over Group of 5. Excuse me, 2 wins over Power 5 teams. They did beat Purdue, and then they shut out Arizona State. So, but anyway, yeah, and they are right now. They are the front runner to represent the Group of 5 in the New Year's Six bowls. So, but anyway, so you got to get with it, right now on Fresno State. So anyway, so then at number 24, we do have Louisville. Yes, I was trying to decide to choose between Louisville and Syracuse. I did decide to go with Louisville because they had the better resume. I guess they had beat 3 Power 5 teams. They beat Georgia Tech. Indiana and Boston College. And then, anyways, so that number 23, I do have Kentucky. Let's see this week. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, Fresno State plays Nevada, and Louisville is at NC State on a Friday night. And then now Kentucky at number 23, and yeah, they do have a yeah, they did beat is it Vandy, yeah, and then and then Louisville, yeah, blew out Boston College. Fresno State obliterated Kent State. So, but anyway, so yeah, so after blowing out Vandy, you will now host Florida this week. So a chance to be 5-0. Um, Now let's see. So next, we do have at number 22, we have Maryland. Yeah, this is the most under the radar team in the country that no one is talking about. But yeah, have you seen them play the last two games though? Back to back. Blowout wins over Virginia and Michigan State. So I mean, I know it's just Virginia and Michigan State, but what else do you expect them to do? Yeah, I think that they've looked impressive. So I think yeah, Talia, yeah, Tua Junior. Yeah, he's been playing really well. So, but anyway, so at number 21, we do have Ole Miss. Yeah, yes, we do have Ole Miss, and I did drop them down. They were number 12 last week after losing to Alabama. I did knock them down to 21. So this week they do play. Who do they? Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, they that's right. You host LSU. Yeah, that's going to be a big game. So you will have a chance for redemption. So okay, so now let's take a look into number 20, all the way down to number 11. Yeah, and really mostly what I did from like 20 through 13 is basically I moved everyone up, because of all the teams that were in front of them that lost. So I did move up Missouri from 4 places from 24th to 20th. Yes, I know that they struggled against Memphis, but of course they were coming off of that big win over Kansas State, who was a top 20 team at the time. So with that 60-yard or 61-yard field goal. But anyway, so you do play Vandy this week. So I mean you're gonna be 5-0. So I really saw no point in dropping you. And then anyway, so then number 19, I do have Florida. Yeah, I've had them ranked ever since they beat a top 15 Tennessee team. And yeah, they do play at Kentucky this week, and yes, they are, and a slight underdog to Kentucky. So yeah, do I have Florida ranked too high? Well, we'll see. I mean, obviously, Florida wins, then they will have then they will have been proven that they do belong this high, and if and if they lose to Kentucky, well, then I'll just have to drop them out. So, and then number 18, I did have Washington State, just moving up by attrition from 22 to 18. Yeah, they beat Oregon State. Yeah, that's a yeah, big win against Oregon State. So, and then and then they are on a bye this week. So, and at number 17, I do have North Carolina, and let's see, North Carolina. Last week they did beat Pitt. This week they're on a bye. So, and then up next we got number 16, again up 3 spots from 19 to 16. Yeah, they had they destroyed something called Bethune. No, Temple. Yes, something called Temple. That's right. Yeah, but it was on the road though, in bad weather. So anyway, so at number 15, yeah, we do have Utah. I moved them up. Was it 3? Yeah, 3 places. I did have them at 18. So, but anyway, but they did beat UCLA. Yeah, I thought that they were gonna lose to UCLA, but they got the win. Thanks to their defense. But I mean, obviously, I don't think that they're going to beat a good team. Scoring only 14 points and having only one offensive touchdown. But despite their offensive woes, they are still 4-0. So. And they've got a big test against Oregon State on Friday. So, and then up next we got number 14. I have Duke. I did move them up 1 spot. So, that's Duke. Who do they play this week? I can't really remember who they played this week. Yeah, probably just some probably just another cupcake, right? But anyway, yes, they did get the win against whoever they played. Of course, they also do have that win against Clemson from week 1, which is the reason why they're ranked this high. I've had them in the top 20 since they beat since they beat Clemson, or maybe I had them at almost 20. Yeah, maybe they weren't 20, but I think okay. Okay. Anyway, but whatever. Yes, this week they do a big game. They host Notre Dame. Coming off of that heartbreaking loss to Ohio State. So, anyways, now about number 13. Do have I do have Oklahoma, move them up 1 spot after they beat Cincinnati. So, now Oklahoma's defense is showing up this year. So, and now they do play Iowa State this week. So. Okay, but so anyway, so next up we got so now we got number 12 Notre Dame. I did have them fall. I did have them number 3, so they fell 9 spots all the way down to number 12. I mean you should have beat Ohio State. You were up 14-10. But then on 3rd and 19, you give up a conversion on third and 19, and then for the last play of the game, you only had 10 men on the field. No, I think it was for those 3 plays at the goal line. You only had 10 people in. So yeah, you should have won, but you didn't. So now I'm dropping you down. So still think Notre Dame is a good team, but anyway. So let's look at number 11. I did have LSU. I did I left them where they were. Didn't move them up because they did only beat Arkansas by a field goal at home. So LSU's defense really struggled. So, but anyways, now I am so now let's take a look at the top 10. So anyway, at number 10, I do have Alabama, where I did move them up from 13 to 10. After they did have an impressive win over Alabama. I just feel like this week, not really impressed with LSU's win over Arkansas. However, I am obviously impressed with Bama's win over Ole Miss, holding them to 10 points. So yeah, that's why I had to jump Bama ahead of LSU. So, but anyway, so they just have the one loss to Texas. So maybe that did sort of not really erase the South Florida game, but it has sort of faded from everyone's minds right now. So, but anyway, so now this is where things get interesting here. The number 9 to number 1. I do have Florida State at number 9. I did have them at number 7, but I did drop them because the last 2 weeks, Florida State has just not been good. They have looked very vulnerable. So, but anyway, after their performances against back-to-back unranked teams, yes, but I did pick Clemson to beat Florida State because I really thought that FSU was really overrated, and I think they still are. It was all based on what they did against Boston College, and I was right to pick Clemson because they were the better team, except for final score. So yeah, I feel like I got them at number 9. I just think that they're not really a top 5 team, so, or a top 7 team, I guess. But anyway, so now at number 8, I did decide to move Michigan up. They did take care of business against against Rutgers, they still still struggling to put up big points, really on anyone. But anyway, so yeah, they were. I did have them at at number 10. I moved them up 2 places, with the Notre Dame losing, and then I did bump Florida State down. So, and then number 7, I have Oregon rising 2 places, from 9 to 7, and yeah, they did have a big win. Yeah, they just mum obliterated Colorado. So as it was that Oregon had more points than Colorado had yards in the first half. So but anyway, so that's the number 6. I do have Texas. I mean, yeah, they looked good against Baylor. Just destroyed Baylor. And yeah, they do have that win over number 10, Alabama. That's still got to count for something, right? I guess that's really why I have Texas still ranked ahead of Oregon. But so now the top 5 do have that. At 5, I do have USC. I mean, I did decide to drop them down after they did not look good defensively against Stanford. I mean, Arizona State get 28 points and over 400 yards to the almost 400 yards to the worst team in the ACC. Maybe excuse me, the worst team in the Pac-12, maybe the Power 5. Anyway, and I mean USC's defense has really not looked good at all. They have really not looked much improved from last year at all. So, which may cost them down the road like it did last year. But anyway, so I do have Georgia at number 4. Yes, basically I swapped UGA and USC. So I mean, you can always go. Yeah, the offense looked good. Not really Bobo's fault. I mean, yeah, and then we really unleashed Brock Bowers against UAB. This was really the first time that he had a big game. So anyway, and then let's look at number 3. I do have Washington. Now I probably would have put Ohio State at number 3 and left Washington at 2. However, Washington's defense was very disappointing, and that this was a another day at the office for Michael Penix. He did score 59. So, but your defense did give up like 32 points and 500 yards to Cal. I mean, just very uncharacteristic of Washington this year. So, but they're not in the same boat as USC. I mean their defense had looked good up until this point. So anyways, then I did put Ohio State number 2. I did move them up 4 spots from 6 all the way up to number 2 after beating Notre Dame. And then and then number one, I do still have Penn State. I know that they're not the flashiest team. Yeah, they're really a blue collar team. But that gets it done every week. Yeah, they have just dominated every week. They have covered the spread every week. Yeah, they do have Northwestern this week. Should be another big win for them. So. But anyway, so I guess that's going to be it. So let me just think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.